Hey everyone, I just wanted to show you guys this amazing new book that recently came out at the beginning of this year. It is Blake Sinclair's new book and the final book in his trilogy that he wrote. So I want to share this with you because I just think it's such an amazing resource if you're into natural health, wellness, healing. It is called A New Beginning by Blake Sinclair, who is an amazing author that I highly recommend. He writes really great spiritual books and you can find them on Amazon. So I'm in the process of reading this one right now, which is kind of considered like an overall holistic healing Bible, if you will. And I'll go over some of the chapters with you in here, as well as he was kind enough to put a feature in here of Metaphysical Medium. So I'm very grateful for that. But overall, I just really recommend the book. Him as an author, he's an amazing spiritual healer and one of the people I consider on the planet to be very awake. And you can see that in his writings. So I'm going to go over the book, a little bit about him, and I just want to really recommend this because if you're going to read something in 2021 to help you up level and ascend, I highly recommend this as a guide. All right, so you see here I have Blake's 3 books. These are actually a trilogy, but his most recent one is A New Beginning, which he was so sweet to send me in the mail right around my birthday, the beginning of January. So his first book is the Dare to Imagine book. It's 18 Principles for Finding Peace, Happiness, and True Success. His second one was Beyond Imagination, A Path to God and the Divine Realm. And his newest, most exciting book, which just came out and it's super thick. You can see here there's so much knowledge to be read, is the New Beginning book. And you can get all 3 of these on Amazon. But I wanted to just go into this book and show you the chapters. I don't think it does it justice to just talk about it. I want to actually show you a little bit of what's in it and talk about Blake and just give him a shout out because this is such an amazing work. It has so much knowledge, and if you're getting into health and wellness or you're a spiritually advanced person, it doesn't matter where you are on your journey. This is just such an amazing guide, and it covers so many different facets of the spiritual and healing realms. So a little bit about Blake to start. He's definitely a seasoned author. He's also a native San Franciscan, so if you're looking for supporting local businesses or supporting local authors during COVID, this is a great choice. He has over 30 years of experience in the health and wellness healing business. He came to me as a client, and I don't even feel right calling him a client because he has so much knowledge that I feel like, I can learn from him and we're more equals versus a client spiritual advisor relationship. But anyway, he's got extensive knowledge in the rehabilitation industry, with occupational therapy. He also knows quite a bit about Eastern acupuncture, meditation, Tai Chi, hypnosis, Reiki, and Psych K. So very knowledgeable across the board about different methods. He has a passion for neurology, understanding people's psyche, and also helping them up level spiritually. So a lot of his passions have gone into this book here. I definitely think that he encompasses a lot of different modalities, and one of the great things that I love about him is he likes to travel and actually meet spiritual gurus or spiritual leaders in person. So a lot of this book, you can see that he's interviewed some of the leading people in the world when it comes to different healing modalities. He's got, little pictures. He's got quotes of exactly what they said on, their specialty. And I just think that that's so cool that he, almost like a journalist, he went to the source and got the best knowledge or the best advice from some of these people who, they might not be around forever. So this is, he refers to it as like a healing Bible. And I think when you look at the index or the different chapters he has, you can see that that is very true. So anyway, Blake has been in the health and wellness business pretty much his whole life. He was intuitive as a young child, as many of these, advanced or ascended minds are. So I think he's got a lot of knowledge, even from his childhood, of spiritual connection and just being able to be intuitive and intuit information as a channel. So check out his website. You can go to blakesinclair.org. You can find the books on Amazon. But I want to show you a little of what's inside. So he signed it here, which was so sweet. Dear Bella, you have my deepest love, respect, and gratitude for all your help and support. You are awesome. Love, Blake Sinclair. Super sweet. So here is some of the table of contents, which I think this is the most exciting part when I first get a book, is seeing what's inside. So this will give you guys some color as to just how much knowledge is in this book. It's really amazing. So you can see here, chapter 1, creating heaven on earth from within. It's all about elements, cause of suffering, fall from grace. Chapter 2, eating your way into harmony. He does know a ton about nutrition, healthy eating, how to use food as medicine. Chapter 3, water is the essence of life. As we know, body pH is huge to health, wellness, and fending off disease, preventing disease. And also our bodies are 90% water, so that's big, right? Then we have detoxifying and supplement support. Many of you know that in order to have a healthy body in these times of where we're just like overly stressed, we need extra antioxidants. We're living kind of above the means of what's normal for a human body, so we need superfoods to help us function. So he talks all about, vitamins, certain supplements, how to boost the immune system, anxiety, depression. Then over here, did I skip a page? Let's see. Oh no, okay. So then over here we have chapter 5, ending suffering and experiencing radiant health. He covers different types of alternative, treatments like homeopathy, herbal supplements, CBD, acupuncture. I just love how he has such a broad array of, it's like he covers everything. I honestly don't know how he does it. He has literally created an encyclopedia of health and healing, which is so neat. Chapter 6, healing the emotional body, right? We all know that we have different bodies within our body, not just our physical body. We have our mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical body. So here he's covering the emotional body in chapter 6, looking at restoring emotional balance, the Chinese medicine perspective, all kinds of different things about balancing the emotions. And then chapter 7, prayer, invocation, and decrees. Here we have, just how important prayer is to up-leveling, also to health. Really cool. Chapter 8, meditation, and he shares his favorite meditations as well as a little bit about how to meditate, certain things he's discovered about meditation. Chapter 9, methods to connect with God and divine realms. So this is super cool. Kundalini, a lot of people are really interested in learning more about that, so you can read about that in his book. Chapter 10, breathing. We all know breath work is so powerful, and it's becoming more popular, I think, in the last few years. At least mainstream people are talking about it now, which is cool. So if you've ever done yoga, this will talk about that. A lot of you know about the Wim Hof method. Love that one. That's in here too. Chapter 11, purification through fasting. So yeah, I love intermittent fasting. I personally have done that 10 years. Juice fasting, super powerful to reset everything, grow stem cells. And then chapter 12, power of visualization. Chapter 13, breaking down the walls of duality. Interesting, rich versus poor, God versus technology. Chapter 14, I am. So, the phrase I am is so powerful, how we use it, how we talk about ourselves with our self-love and our self-worth. Chapter 15, longevity. This is going to cover so many different things, right? Like nutrition, mindset, perspective. Chapter 16, protection. So this is the chapter that Metaphysical Medium is featured in. We see here protection methods with Bella. So page 353, you can read about the very first time I ever did an exorcism, which was super eye-opening for me. It was the first time I've ever actually had contact with Jesus. The second time I've had contact with Mother Mary. So I'm very grateful to be featured in this book. And then we have other methods of protection from different metaphysical healers who chimed in there. Chapter 17, modern day yogi, for all the yogi fans we have. 18, we have ascension. 19, world peace and harmony. How relevant is that right now? Oh my God. Especially with politics, right? Here we have appendices, and then it goes into the book. So such a cool book, right? I mean, can you believe just how many different topics he covers that stretch across health, wellness, mindset, psychology, physical health, emotional health. He just covers I'm like, what did you leave out, Blake? You really thought of everything. I'm extremely impressed. I don't think I've ever read a health and wellness book that has this vast amount of knowledge that encompasses so many different aspects of the whole. So I think that's really awesome. So go ahead and check out his new book. And I think you guys will really like it. And especially, like I said, it's good for all levels, no matter where you are on your journey. So just want to show you, here we are here. Protection Methods from Bella, CEO and founder of Metaphysical Medium. He writes a little bit about my background. And then we have a little picture. Hi, Blake. And then over here, it just shows a little bit of the recount of the exorcism I did, the first one I ever did. So you can read about that once you get his book. And then it also has some steps on how to protect yourself, right? How to protect your energy, how to cleanse your energy. I have some bullet points here that he wrote up about some of the advice I gave. And yeah, it'll really help when it comes to solidifying your aura, grounding yourself, living in the light, protecting you from negative vibes, and just overall elevating your consciousness, keeping your home protected. You know, this is such an important thing to do if you're an energy healer, or if you're just feeling like you need some extra guidance on how to protect yourself and protect your space. Keep it positive, keep it full of love and light. So yeah, everybody go grab his book. I'm going to put a link probably in my stories to swiping it up on Amazon, and then I'll also link his Instagram for you. But if you wanted to start with the other ones, Dare to Imagine, Beyond Imagine, and then this one is third. But I just think this one is like so epic. Like, look at all this cool stuff you can learn about, especially if you've already been doing some of these things. He goes and travels around and gets advice from the source, like from the gurus of all of these types of different modalities. So yeah, highly recommend. Thank you, Blake. Best of luck with your new book. I think it's going to do amazing. Take care, guys.